Okay, good evening. Now, I'm at 74% awakening, and I'm pretty sure that at 100 awakening, you just straight up lose. Or may at least get an ending. So, I'm gonna see if I can reach an ending today. Preferably killing the man. The Overlord. Preferably after killing Malop and Neftusk. And currently I only have the option of fighting the Overlord together with the other two, which appear to be cryptex of some sort. So probably not want to do that immediately, but try to first get something else done in the Malop and Neftusk sectors. And I will start here, which is hard, but I want the other missions which offer me. Skitari Ranger 3 would be good, but specifically I want an additional slot for mission deployment. No rewards here because this is the last mission. Sicarian Infiltrator. I have not done a single mission for this man. Then Cognition Size could be good. Also Sicarian Rust Stalker level 3 could also be good. But I want the deployment slot, so I'm gonna go with this, yes. Oh, interesting. The Sanctus Canister also looks really good. 2 damage, 3 meters movement, and 10% critical chance. Okay, launch mission. Bring along all of the tech priests. Bring along... I always kind of want to bring 2 Vanguards and 2 Rangers. So the Ranger Alpha, Vanguard Alpha, and the Servitors kind of fall by the wayside. Because I do not have enough slots. Xenorite objective equals traveling to more puritanical magi, not to us. True enough, I can see how the enemy's technology could be employed against them, though I am still cautious about the concept. That's heresy. What have you found? Classified intelligence. Artifact recovered from Tomb of Agrolek. Purpose. Map of the Tomb Complex. Critical information follows. It indicates the location of the library of Malop. Malop. Our intelligence suggests he was a Grand Vizier to the Necron Court and a Cryptech, guardian of esoteric technology. It becomes apparent why the Xenorites would want access to his library. Library protected by numbers 4, Tesseract locks. Phase 1, examine lock example. Intelligence report partially constructed example located. Phase 2, open locks. Phase 3, achieve enlightenment. Go to Phase 1. Not sure how far I will come, but generally I have like 5 awakening levels per mission. Skitari scouts have confirmed the lock's location. They have it steered clear of it since no one's been sure up to now what it is. Any other intel you'd like to share with us, Magos? Response formulation. Calculating. Response complete. No. The sample lock is partially constructed. Examination will permit the next stage of the operation to commence. This is deployed cohort's objective, subdomina. Then my Skitari will back them up. I just hope Magus, whatever door you're trying to open, has something worthwhile beyond. I kinda wish there were like large-scale missions where you have just masses of Skitari flailing about with you against like insane numbers of Necrons or... Okay, so this glyph hurts. Do not touch this glyph again. Or like just a straight up battle going on in the tomb where you can assist various Skitari. But I don't think, or I haven't seen any of that kind of mission yet. Oh, it's very golden here. Not technically gold. Okay. Put you here. Leonardus is the melee man. Oriochus is the tank man. Toth is the healer, he should stay behind. Jeremiah is the ranged boy, and Menarius the support boy. That's a destroyer, Cryptex, and Death Marks, and a Lich Guard. That's a heavy lineup for the first combat. Okay. Grab this. You do not have enough energy to attack multiple people. Try to kill the Cryptek, not the Cryptek, Deathmark. Deathmark is not dead, but damaged. Bad position for the Deathmark. And you will just march here and then punch the Cryptek in the face. Oh, there's an Immortal as well over there. So if the Cryptek tries to leave, he should die. And then reveal you. Energy armor, okay. So better attack with physical attacks. And you will just shoot him. Okay. Deathmark is down for now. I'm glad that they are not lore accurate, as far as I know. Because if they were, they would only show up to shoot me and then leave again. Toth. Right. Grab this, and then you should probably heal yourself. I don't think I need a claw for that. And Mechadendrites should be enough. And then you can use the claw for Oriochus. Right, you move here. I have... okay. So, reduce the cost for this weapon. I will probably only... yeah, I will... I can hit the Cryptek. Okay, you have 3 armor. Good, then fill the cognition gauge. Completely. Set yourself as Taunter. Heal yourself. And then finally, get that cognition. And then shoot someone. Ah, he missed. Nice. Right. You will go and scan here. I don't have any troops out yet, so he's not worth it. He's not really useful at the moment. Okay, Necron Awakening down. And you can hit from here. Through a wall, apparently. And if I see this correctly, those are traps, are they not? Opportunity attack, kill the Cryptek, good. And then the Lich Guard, and then the Destroyer. Lich Guard should not be able to hit me. The Lich Guards are thankfully very, very slow. And also Oriokus is apparently just a beast at dodging. Right. 1, 2. Leave it at 2. Keep some cognition up. Ow. Okay. Thankfully, he left some cognition up so I can heal him. Kill the destroyer. Get the cognition. Move towards the Lich Guard. How do you have so much movement? Or first hit the destroyer to make him TP away. Okay, then you cannot do that at range, however, you can heal using this at range. Okay, you gather up the cognition here. And then you shoot the Lich Guard. Lich Guard will eat an attack of opportunity. And then move toward me. What do you mean in melee? He is not in melee. He will move away and eat an attack of opportunity. Damage absorbed, okay. And then shoot again. Immortal. Well, that's unfortunate. So the Vanguards really do not have a lot of health going for them. Move up, take the cognition, hit him. Also, I'm noticing a general lack of just cognition around the maps down here. Okay. Disable this weapon. 4 physical armor, no energy armor, okay. That means that Jeremiah should be able to just basically one-shot him. I don't need additional reinforcements. You delay for now. You can go here and scan. And then the objective should change to kill all enemies. Oh. That is very unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. Okay, move on. Place yourself next to the Immortal to punch him if he shouldn't move. Collect cognition. Yeah, the Mechanic androids aren't really worth it. So I want to make sure that you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I place myself back here, or like here, I should be able to shoot you with impunity. I basically just want to make him move away from, right, too close. In that case, Toth will just heal himself and then leave it at that. Or rather, you will still buff this man. Ah, the Lich Goddess again. Okay, 4 damage, I can live with that. Then you come here, punch the death mark. He will leave. And you are out of range. No, that's a bummer. Okay, you also cannot shoot him. Well, in that case, you'll just end your turn here. Shoot him. Not dead yet. Still not dead. Why is this specific death mark so tanky? You too can... Oh, you're Minari. You're right. Of course you can buff. Shoot him. 2 and 6. That's a lot of armor. Again. Okay, you are now down. With a crit even. Right, because you have like 40% plus 30% crit chance from the buffs. Right, you will move away a lot. And then hit him. This Lich God for some reason is not move. Oh, now it's moving. Okay. It moved so slowly. I thought it didn't move at all. With this, I need to make sure I don't hit any of my guys. Right. This guy is dead already. Also, I don't really want to use it because it costs so much. And he could be killed with a scam. No reinforcements needed. Just shoot him. Should be fine. And you can hit him. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the healing Mechadendrites as well. Because you are taking quite a lot of damage, in fact. Commence fascination. Necron self-aggrandizement equals opportunity. An ornate chamber head is lavishly decorated with images of lordly Necrons, representing the many members of an ancient dynasty. Malop's image is chief among them, depicted standing beside a mighty throne in his role as vizier. Examine the images in detail in case you can see some useful secrets. Thoroughly catalog the images in the hope they can help learn of the various Necron lords and Pterodons, Silvertram and Alberus, half of which are already dead. Or take vengeance. Destroy the image and strike a symbolic blow against the whole Necron dynasty. Vengeance. Situation analysis. Disappointing. Symbolic destruction. Less than intelligence gathering opportunity. Yeah, but we are the Empire. We do not deal with Necrons. With Xenos. In general. Core destroys the images with fire and explosives, taking spiritual solace from the deep and alerting Necrons to their presence. Pretty sure they knew beforehand. Not a lot of event fields around today. Here's mission specifically. Presence has been noted. Chamberhead has several large vertical slabs inscribed with designs that resemble the Tesseract lock. The presence of industrial-looking machinery suggests this is a workshop where the locks were assembled. Partially constructed lock must be nearby. Examine such chamber for necronambush or valuables. Extrapolate. Scrutinize the designs for any information on the lock or means of opening it. Or expedite. Keep moving. If the target device is nearby, it is best to complete the mission. Yeah, and we'll extrapolate. As the core moves to examine the designs, they trip an unseen alarm system that floods the noosphere with alert data. Not only are the denizens of the tomb made aware of the core's intrusion, but the interference from the mass of data degrades the communications as they continue on. Fortunate. Okay, extra Necrons in battle with additional initiative. Oh, what is this? Loaded. Praetorian. Class pen and use of dual class weaponry. Noted. Void blade and particle casters. Oh, so he's a melee range hybrid, okay? And yeah, he has the glowing gem that the other trikes had as well. Strange signatures. Wave. Coming from the Xenos foe. Indeed, these weapons must be interfering with our void of casters. Voxcasters. Quartermaster, comes at this personal pleasure of yours. Any suggestions? No spheric communication channels not affected. Weaponry can vibrate at frequencies higher than our diagnostic devices are capable of understanding. Possible dimensional shifting. This has caused unpleasant communication issues between Imperial squads at our forward bases on Silver Tenebris. Too much talking. Frequency fixed. Use noosphere. Creek. Most interesting. Wonder at what distance this can affect Voxcasters. Particle casters are able to disintegrate biological and synthetic matter far faster than ghost tech most common to Necrons. Warning, the likelihood of survival after grazing wounds is 9.0003%. I like how he had the time to calculate that out while getting his entire expedition killed. Right, Jeremiah will move here. Praetorian, okay. Leonardus will stay here, Oriochus tank, and Toth will be here to heal. And then get the ranges open. Oh, that's not an arc rifle. Yeah, those are gauss weapons. Instead of the... Ah, he can jump. And that's a dead ranger, I think. Yep. And that's a destroyer over there. Okay, Jeremiah, you will wait. Then Leonardus can go punch him. 6 physical armor. Now that's unfortunate. Get me cognition points. And then you will use this. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Pray for damage. Good. -2 armor, 6 damage. The Mechanicus should not be able to penetrate that. Nope. Okay. You come here. You will, for now, heal Leonardus. Already lost 2 troops. That's not a good start. Just stab him to health. Okay. Buff the ranger. Right, you can move here now. Because the Praetorian blocks the line of sight for the death mark. Damage absorbed, okay. Gather me some cognition. Okay, you will move over here. Try to kill that immortal. Okay, do it again. Not quite enough damage. Wait. You need to be here. Okay. I cannot hit both of them at once. So deal with the death mark first. That's not a good Overwatch spot. Buff the ranger. Right. I don't know how much health this man still has, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Then the ranger will come forth to shoot him as well. He still has a lot of HP. Mainly because he has 3 armor and was probably not really affected by the Vanguard, the Vanguard all that much. Okay. How much health do you still have? 3. So I will use this and then leave. He did not in fact attack me. I would have thought he would attack me. Use the silver skull for this thing. The destroyer up there has not yet moved. I think he cannot move away from back there. Okay, the cryptic, however, can still move. Yep, he cannot move, he's too thick. Just way too thick. kill, and then you're gonna move ahead and go for the cryptek back there. Also, you probably have enough range to just kill the destroyer from outside of his range. Use a dendrite for this one. How far can this man go? I forgot to mute my phone. Oh. Are those still just immortals? Why do they have so much HP? Okay, the next one who moves will get an axe to the face. Ah, perfect. But then he will also probably most likely retaliate. 10 damage, half his HP. Not good enough. And he instead chose to attack Oriokus. Good. Oriokus is there to be damaged. It's basically his thing. Also, Toth is close to him. To just immediately heal any damage incurred. Gain cognition for free. Love it. To move a bit up. You're not that good at okay. You need to move up a bit as well. And I still want to destroy all of this. So it's good that the it's very good for me the destroyer cannot leave his little prison cell back there. Good. Then bring the Skitarii in range, I believe, is the next step. Not in his range. He has a lot more range than anticipated. Yep, you need to go see the doctor. Not killed. Interesting. I thought that would have destroyed him. That did. Okay, then you two now move up. Still need to destroy this, but I don't currently have the opportunity to do so. Okay, the Mechadendrites, the Xenorite Mechadendrites are kind of okay when it comes to taking out like corpses on the ground. Nope. But not really good for combat itself. Okay, Toth, you move here. grab this. And then you buff this man. And then heal this man. Oriokus can deal with this down there. How far back can you stand? You can stand here to still shoot at him. That's quite the range you got there. You can still stand here. I still don't quite exactly know his exact range, though he is basically dead at this moment. His Evans main weapon. I think he's still in range. You shoot at this. Destroy it, reduce awakening. I don't really want to kill him yet. So I will kill you. And you seriously need something to heal yourself with. For the full heal. Also kind of unfortunate that the portraits do not correspond with the augmentations they have. That would have been a really nice touch if it did. You should be able to fill the cognition gauge. Get rid of the awakening, and now I can just shoot to kill. Good. This deep in the tomb of Malop, an archway leads towards the Tesseract lock. An energy field shimmers across the archway, suggesting a force field or something more dangerous. The way ahead passes through here. Try to activate whatever mechanism is creating the energy field, blast a hole inside beside the archway to make another way through, or sacrifice one of the core through the archway to ascertain its effect. Sabotage it. The core removes part of the archway to reveal energy coils inside. To deactivate the energy field by ripping out one of the coils, but not before the exposed coils inflict a debilitating dose of radiation. Okay. Necrons animate one turn faster. If I stay at 3 awakening for this mission, I'm happy. Leaves me at 77. Also, I kind of want to do just a very hard boss fight where I do not kill a single boss prior to fighting the Overlord. Not fair on. Ariochus, Leonardus is in front, Menarius a bit behind, Jeremiah is way behind, and Thoth is kind of middle of the road. So, get the ranger out next to Thoth to be healed. And the Vanguard a bit to the side. What do we have? We have an Immortal with what looks to be a Chaos Weapon and a Death Mark. That's not actually all that much. In which case Menarius can move over here. No, that's Jeremiah. Just it still has 2 HP, okay. Get cognition in. Which of those do I need to I need to scan or destroy? So this is the last one I'll do. Leonardus, move up. Try to snipe the death mark before it can flash away. Toth, you will heal. 5 repaired, that means he's at full. And then you will buff. And then you will move up a bit. It's insane how Leonardus can just straight up run away from everybody else. You go ahead and gather all the cognition from here. Not in range to shoot, however. Why can you shoot from here but not from here? Oh, you can shoot from here? They apparently just didn't show me. Okay, death mark out. Still in range for Leonardus. Shoot again. Oh, he'll just teleport again. Yeah. Not the best position, friend. Holy shit. This man hurts. For some reason the sniper deals less damage than the normal guy. He's just way more annoying. So what armor do you have? Bore energy. Good. Disable them. Okay. New friends? No new friends yet. Destroy that. I'm just gonna go clockwise, grab these two, and then this one, and these two, and then this one last. Macron Awakening down. Grab the ignition, even though I'm basically full. Walk over here. So I definitely want you dead immediately. Bounce him. Right, now, if I see this correctly, all of the tombs are concentrated on this plateau. Like, this isn't the tomb, except for maybe if that's a destroyer tomb. And in which case I'm probably fucked. Okay. I have a bit of I have a bit of cognition over, so I'm just gonna grab those. And yep, tombs are opening. All of them. 2 immortals with the heavy guns. A Praetorian, who has also pretty heavy guns. And... command fire. Order all troops in range attack selected target. Apparently I do not have troops in range, so move here. Now they should be in range. Yes. Kill the Praetorian. That did nothing. All of them act before Jeremiah. If not, that would have been so good. Okay. Can you kill him? Another 2 damage. Nope. Okay. You deal 3 to 5, so this will not even... he will not even consider that damage, I'm guessing. So unfortunately I will not have the time to scan or destroy the others. Oh yeah, this is... they are actually in rather good position for my phosphor blaster, I think. Reduce the cost. Phosphor blaster, yep, 3 of them. Good. And then this for you. And then also I want you to move here. You will eat a load of damage. Because you will now flashlight. And this gives me +2 energy armor, but these deal like 10 damage, I believe. So he will still eat a lot of damage. You move close to Toth because I want him to heal you. And I will, if needed, probably use the... oh right. All troops in range. Fire at this man. Ah, I misplaced him. Buff this man. Buff him again. But I think he's not in range for one of the immortals. You know. Okay, shoot him. Cryptech is down. Oh, you can disable a weapon. Nope, it's on cooldown. Okay. Damage absorbed. Unfortunate. Could have guessed though. Yeah, 5 damage. He will also deal 5 damage, I believe. 5 or 6. Yep. He needs a heal, and he needs it badly. Thankfully, he can just now move up here and slam both of them. I wonder if I could shoot, because the Oriokas gets cognition if he's damaged. I wonder if I can just shoot him with another, or maybe if I just hit him with Mechanicus. If he'll also get cognition from that. Okay, so you have physical armor. It's unfortunate because I wanted to punch you. I will still do that. Okay, now Health will heal. After he's healed, he will heal again, so he's full life. Then you send your head over there, gather some cognition, move here, gather more cognition, and then use the benediction to heal all HP on all tech priests. Because I'm pretty sure those are the last two enemies of the mission, and after I've killed them, any HP that is missing would cost me Blackstone, which I'd rather avoid. Okay, he's down. Shoot him again for the cognition gain. Then shoot him. And then walk up and punch him. Okay. That should be everything. Also just +2 awakening, which is also really good. The cohort locates the partially assembled Tesseract lock. Though its construction is undeniably alien, the Castus Metallicans, tech priests, and analytical cogitators learn enough from the lock to make opening further examples a possibility. The Library of Melop has been locked thus far. Now, the Adeptus Mechanicus has the key. Tesseract lock analysis commences. Quantum entanglement, encryption, macromagnetic clamps, autonomous information quarantine, chaotic theory encoding. Some of those are words. Impressive. How can they be open? Speculation. Every lock equals different. Quantum uncertainty. Principles prevent universal solution. Hypothesis. Combination of improvisation and anti-maintenance and applied kinetic force. Plus probability of success. So just punch it. Brute force then. But it is possible to open them. Possible equals true. Probably equals uncertain. I like the little gremlin. Right. Okay, additional slot, wonderful. 1,200 Blackstone found for 2,800. Not sure how much would it cost me to upgrade. 390, so that's an upgrade for everybody, I think. Right, I want you to upgrade more to the... Still not entirely sure how this man sees. Oh, is that the new upgraded Xenorite axe? I'm gonna go grab that. Slot it in. At this point, this thing just looks ridiculous. Right, what are you current hands providing? 2 to max health. So the Secutor gloves are just straight up better than the Engine Seal gloves. Good to know. Magus Jeremiah disciplines. Xenorite. So, now what I actually want to do is just put everything into... Get everything to level 3 Secutor. Just so they have the... Order every troop to shoot. You already max Secutor, you will continue the Lex Mechanic route. And dodge chance. Definitely dodge chance. Crits are good, dodge is better. Just the simple ability to dodge is really good. Also, you're gonna grab a refractor here and a better axe. In fact, leave one of these behind to grab the even better axe. Then you also slot into the Secutor. And yeah, grab the better axe. You of all people deserve it. And then you will just leave these behind because they're really not that good. Get the better power field generator. And then like the Healy Mechadendrites. Still not entirely sure what to do with those Cognition Mechadendrites. You know what? You're melee anyway, so I'm gonna go grab one for you. The Cocultatus, I don't have an upgrade for that. Unit against +2 damage, +3 movement, +10 critical chance. The untargetable is just so good that I'll leave it in. Okay, you. Secutor upgrade. So at the end, everybody will just completely buff the troops, and then everybody will tell everybody to shoot a lot. Better spotlight. You still have the worst axe, so I'm gonna unplug your Mechadendrites and give you a better one. Mechadendrites aren't that necessary anyway. You will have a healer straight behind you. Also, I really like the Phosphor Blasters look. Thoth is already into the Secutor. You will learn the command. I do not have better Curatio claws, so do I have a better weapon I can give you? Not really. All of them are really expensive when it comes to cognition. So that's a no. And then Jeremiah, I cannot afford an upgrade, but I already upgraded you, okay. Why do you cost 472 to upgrade? Oh, you're rank 15. Why are you rank 15? Oh well, whatever. Okay. Not yet the opportunity to... I kind of want to see what the Infiltrator does. Okay, historical perspective. Extracted on Epsilos Damak Yoth from the ship's Archivum Moribundus. Should I not just have that information available to me? Phosphor Serpenta. Single cognition check routine target statistics. It costs 2 cognition for 46 energy damage. The cognition costs are kinda high. Yeah. Now I can again take Servitors. These are level 2 and level 2. I wanna upgrade them to level 3. Error. Information flow interrupt. Classified. Additional data retrieval failed. Epsilus Damek Yoth. This is troubling, Tech Acquisitor. If they are followers of an Arch Heretic on my ship, I would know more about them than their name. A crime must have been grave indeed for information on them to be proscribed on Stygius 8 of all places. Formulating hypothesis. Information gathered prior to proscription order. Chance of resistance greater 0. Then perhaps the Kestis Metallican still has records of this Absolus. Obsolete data is collated in the Archivum or Moribundus. I should see to its extraction in person. Naturally, I shall assist you, Marcus. I am receiving reports of rebel activity in the vicinity of the Archivum, Magos. They are not mere rebels, Sub-Tribune. They are heretics. All the more reason to meet them with overwhelming force. We should throw every last one of them out of the airlocks. But before we can defeat the enemy, we must know it. I am as eager as you to see this threat ended, but I will not attack while ignorant. Our objective remains the Archivum Moribundus. If the heretics wish to oppose us, we shall go through them. Probability calculation in progress. Calculation partially complete. Likely data repository Archaeological Server Primus. A useful starting point, Tech Acquisitor, but the data we see could be anywhere. And if the heretics sabotage what we are looking for first, it will be no use searching at all. Archivum Moribundus contains thousands of data repositories and millions of files. Seeking a particular piece of information is more an art than a science. Literature review, they could be anywhere, such several data repositories for any glimpse of Epsilus Demigyoth academic rivalry. The heretics are the real issue here. If they are driven off, the Archivum Moribundus can be searched at leisure. Kill them all. Focused research. Concentrate on mining the Archaeological Server Primus for data on Epsilus. I'm gonna trust Scaveler there. The heretics are closing in. We may only have one chance to learn of our enemy. Concentrate on the Primus server. Loading approval. Approval expressed. Objective updated. Yeah. The Archivum Moribundus is spread out over a wide area. Though there is a main entrance, several other ways in mean the heretics could attack from anywhere. Deploy scattered across the area to cover as much of the Archivum as possible. Deploy in a group in the main computer. Or the heretics will probably attack through the main entrance. Deploy the core to cover this way and mow down the heretics as they attack. I'm gonna go with the safe options. The heretics are almost here. The stink of their unbelief infects the noosphere. Make ready to repel them. Gather around the main computer to cover all directions. We must stand together and deny the enemy the chance to divide us. A pair of heretics is already in the Archivum, busy scouring the servers for information. They've opened up another server nearby which could easily be searched by a servitor without alerting the heretics. Observe and report. Observe the heretics. This is a rare opportunity to know the kind of the enemy. Backs are turned. They are unaware. Kill them both. Access the open server as much as data as possible before combat is joined. Just kill them. Sound thinking, Margus. He who strikes first most often strikes last. Power up weapons and mark your targets. Open fire. Okay, target killed. Two heretics are caught in a burst of accurate fire and are dead before their charred bodies hit the ground. Good. Okay, scan or destroy this computer. We are over here. Scenery tech priests. And a bunch of servitors. Okay. Leonardus, you are the man who will go for the computer itself. Plus 50% critical, plus 5. Does this man have a top hat? Is that a top hat? Okay, Oriokas, shoot him. Move up. And punch him. And then fill a cognition gauge. I don't think you need to taunt in this situation. Seriously, do these guys have top hats? Right, Leonardus, you just move up. He should probably be able to just completely decimate, because these look like they're more of the buffing kind. They just have non-habit. They just have habits on. Okay. Very tall habits, but still habits nonetheless. They have 2 guns. Activate this. And then you will move out of the way. Damage fully absorbed, don't fall. And you're just gonna shoot this man. To death, if you please. Wonderful. And then gather. Is this the only cognition point? It is the only cognition point. Okay. Heal yourself. I don't know what you took damage from, but you took a bit of it. Okay, Mechanicus. Shoot. Crit and he didn't die, okay? Now he's dead. Okay. I do not have troops out yet. So I will gather cognition. And then Thoth can... yeah, I'm gonna have you heal Oriokus. Okay, get me a servitor out. And then a ranger, and not enough points for a vanguard. You will then move here to shoot this servitor. And gather cognition points back here. Okay, now I wanna see what happens if I just... So you can just snag cognition from enemies. That is actually rather useful. Then you just gotta kill him. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos, only that was a heretic, not a Xeno. Yeah, you move over here then. At this point he has so many buffs. Punch. Shoot. Okay, he is... No, I'm just gonna zero your weapon. The other servitors cannot, I think, sprint again. So they will take their time to get... Oh, they can sprint again. It will still take some time to get to me. Wait, where'd he come from? Was he always there? Kill. And you will move over here to scan this thing. He should die fast enough. And if I see this correctly, the heretic missions do not give awakening to the Necrons, which makes sense, but wasn't technically a given. Oh, he's running after Leonardus. He wants to die. Right. You go here, scan this. Also, I kind of want to know what happens out of range. I kind of want to see what happens if you destroy this. Necron Awakening down. Ah! That's a bit unfortunate. Because that kinda gives the impression that they just reskinned this instead of creating maybe a new mechanic for the heretic missions. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. If it actually lowers Necron Awakening, I'm happy about it. But I don't think it will, and I think that's basically just incorrect text at that point. So, we have scanned over here, we have scanned up there, the only one that's missing is this one. And you can actually shoot from here to there. Did you just shoot through our servitor? Not bad if so. Though it again shows that no one gives a shit about servitors. You just keep standing there. You also don't need to do anything. Oh, I completely overlooked you. You're just gonna stay back there and be repaired. Get me those cognition points. Okay. Kill them, now just scan. Kill all enemies, and we are done. The Servitors delved deep into the arcane information architecture of the Archivum Moribundus. thousands of years of obscure and incomplete data are data mined. Finally, a series of files concerning Epsilon's Damek Yoth are found and uploaded to the ship's command throne. This data is astonishing. Were I susceptible to emotional overload, I would be stunned. Epsilon's Damek Yoth was an Archimedes xenobiologist who specialized in researching the Necrons. Much of the intelligence we have used on this mission originated from Epsilon's studies, and yet none of this information is recorded anywhere else. Hypothesis. The information prescription order was successful. Corollary. Mostly successful. There is no suggestion of a crime they committed to be branded an Arch heretic. However, the fact their followers are present on a mission to investigate a Necron tomb world cannot be a coincidence. Epsilon's followers seek something on Silverton and Everest equals percentage high. And it is our task to see they do not get it. Right, lost 10 Backstone. Oh no, the server doesn't cost anything, right? Also, if you see that one that we killed in the event prior doesn't actually count to enemies killed. Okay, what do you give us? Infiltrator level 2. Cleanse the area of heretics. What does the infiltrator do? I wanna see. Infiltrator is here. Need to get rid of the Jeremiah thing. Right. Vanguard Alpha is level 3 already. Plus 2 damage, plus 3 movement, plus 10% critical strike chance. Is that just a passive or an activated? Because that's actually really good. Ranger Alpha is still level 1. Rust Stalker is level 2. Single target attacking Nazama, triggers an opportunity attack. 3-5 damage pure is really good actually. Style of battle, infiltrator appears untargetable until they perform an attack. Single target range attack deals 2 to 4 physical damage to target. Okay, that one I would probably want to upgrade first a bit. See what he does afterwards. And gonna be honest, I have the possibility to do so here, so I'm gonna. Big guns never tire. Absolute heretics have seized one of the Casus Mechanicus gun decks. Assault the traitors and drive them out. I will do so with glee. Grab all of these and then just like Rust Stalkers and Infiltrators, just a Sicarian troop. Magos, I bring news of progress. The heretics have seized one of the starboard gun decks. You state this as if it is cause for celebration. It means we have forced them out into the open. Now they present themselves as a target. We can finally strike back at them. If they succeed in taking control of the starboard guns, the heretics can cripple the ship. I permit myself a sense of consternation at this possibility. It will not come to that, Magos. We shall purge the heretics with steel and radiation. Error. Confusion. Stack overflow. Purpose of heretic activity equals uncertain. That is indeed a big gun though. They are desperate. They are compelled to strike a meaningful blow before they are rooted out. Logic equals no, ref, absolute Damek Yoth. No action without purpose, no risk without certainty of reward. Heretics are pawns to be sacrificed. If they are to be sacrificed, it will be on the altar of the omniscious justice. Whatever their purpose, they cannot be allowed to achieve it. We dispatch the cohort immediately. Mission parameters are to breach and sanitize. The heretics are using corrupted soldiers to hack the controls of one of the main deck cannons. If they can control, if the cannon's enormous destructive power could be turned on the cast... If they can control, if, that's an if too much. Could be turned on the caster's Mechanicus. Technological intervention. Limit the servitors being used to hack the cannon. Extreme sanction. The heretics must be punished for treachery. Our first priority is to kill them all. Quickest way to foil the heretics' plan is to deny them the use of the deck cannon. Cut power to the cannon so their efforts to control it become futile. Though it could be the reason for the effort could be to disable the cannon for a possible leave of the ship. So I'm gonna go with the extreme sanction. Just kill all of them. Good, Magus. Clearly whatever plan these heretics have cannot be completed if they are all dead. Let the decks be awash with their blood. Does your anger stem from hatred of the heretic sub-tribune, or from the fact that they were permitted to operate on your watch? I can examine my conscience when the bodies of the enemy are floating in the void, Magos. Deal with that later. Okay, layout of the gun takes just enough possible pressure, slow and purposeful, advance steadily on the enemy to maximize firepower. Martyrs rush in. Rush take to get as little time. Attempt to flank the heretics, distract them, slow and purposeful. We have the advantage of discipline and firepower. I would see it used to its maximum. Advance steadily and keep up fire on the enemy. As at the Starfallen Plateau, Magus. A relentless advance against an ill-prepared foe. We cannot assume they are ill-prepared. This Epsis seems to have been no fool, so neither will his followers. Wise man and fool are both alike beneath the barrel of a gun. Also not wrong. The taking of the gun deck has left some heretic casualties near the entrance to the deck, while other elements of the surroundings may provide other opportunities for advantage, but combat is joined. That's an accident as suspended bridge hangs over a group of heretics. A well-placed shot would bring it down over their heads. Eavesdrop, observe the heretics before attacking to gauge their patterns of behavior. Post-mortem, search one of the dead heretics for information as to their strength and objectives. Post-mortem. Data acquisition equals desirable. Cranial information extraction commences. Processing. Heretic strength above projections. Equipment and supply adequate for purpose. They were better prepared for their task than we suspected. This is not an act of desperation. Speculation dump. A message. A feint. A distraction. A trap. None of which preclude us from eliminating these heretics. I got a gun for that? Wait, solar atomizer costs me 5 cognition. Fires a straight line passing through all units and walls. And walls. Deals 8 to 10 energy damage to targets. Okay. First mastercraft by Archmagus Dominus Belisarius Call. Of course it was Call. It's highly advanced melter tech fires a searing hot beam of energy straight through the toughest foot. Through walls could be really good for my gunman, for my gun person. Right, tech priest. They have some that are untargetable, which is unfortunate. A few servitors in the staging area. 2 bridges that could be okay if they rush me. They could in fact be very good if they rush me. Okay, Leonardus here, Oriochus other side, and then Jeremiah and Menarius and Thoth will be in the middle. Basically, all of them should just... Oh no, Jeremiah cannot use it yet, so he will shoot himself. The other 2 will just organize our... Right, shoot him. We'll just organize our troop squad, which will take cover behind these, though I don't think cover mechanic exists in the game, unfortunately. Grab this. Move forward. and punch him. So I have a simple tactic now. Dodge the servitor hit. Oh, those are too wide. I had hoped they were one wide. Because if they were one wide, I could just stand Leonardus at one of them and have Oriokos tank the other side. Right, in that case, Leonardus, move out. You will again be there basically just snipe people. This is a new one, and this one looks like he has a flamer. So this will be a snipe target. Do they have more of that kind? Yeah, this one. And a third one. Right, these are the melee ones that are untargetable. And these are apparently the ranged ones. He does. Okay, so he is at that like 2 damage, half of which was blocked. And I was muted. Okay, so gather more cognition. I need the cognition is empty. Why is the cognition empty? I only gathered once. Well, whatever. So I can unfortunately only call in one troop. Also kind of thinking that the Sicarian Infiltrator is untargetable until acting. Yes, but the fact that he has to be called in later on is an issue. He also has relatively low range with like 8 compared to the honestly kind of insane 15 of the Skitari. The cognition gauge, use it. Should have used it in the first round. I think if they sprint, they cannot attack afterwards, which is good. Very good, in fact. So you move up here, because even if he moves, you should be unable to use an opportunity attack. Can you? No, he's also untargetable for that. In that case, use a skull for that thing over there. Says materials repaired. Now, I cannot target you, but I should be able to just shoot you. Yes, because that is not technically targeting him. Good, that worked. Now, however... Oh, you are still... This man has so much range. Then you go call in a Rust Stalker directly behind this tech priest. Just go for the straight teleports behind you. And then you can not shoot anybody. Okay, in that case, buff all troops. And then, do you have your server skull available? No. Unfortunate. One damage. But that is a style of arc rifle. Right. You go ahead and buff this man. Then stand to the side. You cannot really shoot anything here. So that's it for now. Oh shit, they also gathered up cognition. Yo, who allowed that? And then you will eat this opportunity attack. For oh, that was a crit, okay. Because of the opportunity attack, he is no longer untargetable. And will now take -3 on both armors. Okay, Rust Stalker's turn. Should be able to deal a good amount of damage here. Yes. Okay, they can heal. They have that arc rifle and what looks to be a flamethrower and a xenorite. 3 damage. Also, he can apparently use his flamethrower in melee, which I never could. This Rust Stalker will die. There is literally nothing I can do. Well, I could use the benediction. Just straight up kill it. Wonderful. And say hello to the other tech priest. Six damage and acid. Good. And then use your cognition Mechanicus, right? Of which I should give you a second one. Well, I don't know. But probably everyone with an axe should have a cognition Mechanicus, right? Yeah, he's going back to the Rust Stalker, so the Rust Stalker is definitely dead. By the will of the machine god, be whole again. Go ahead and deal damage to him. And then... Can I move you so that you can... No, I don't think I can. In which case, just make sure not to hit any of my own guys. So, this Rust Stalker will die. No way about it. Destroy all of the armor. Of which he had none in the first place. Gather cognition here. All three of it, wonderful. Right, so Manarius, because he is already Secutor, I do not need to skill him. Right. Damage absorbed, wonderful. Now, the Rust Stalker has escaped. That means he avoids all object attacks. So I can just move him here, kill this guy. Wonderful. And then just run away. I don't think I'll get very far, but I can at least try. 2 damage from burn, 1 damage from acid. He just needs to hit him once. That's it. But all HP on all troops. And with that, he's back at 11 and should actually survive a turn. And then you're gonna shoot the other servitor. That's a kill. Good. Anyone around here that they need to heal? Yes. Oriokus. So we have 2 of the ranged attack priests remaining. Though one of them will probably just... Oh right, they can repair themselves. And use a flamethrower in melee, I forgot. Though the entire damage was absorbed. Eat it. So they don't deal a lot of damage, they just deal a lot of just like every time they act they deal like they put on an acid dot and they put on a burn dot. Servitor's not dead yet, okay. Leonardus will eat a bunch of damage. First, Rust Stalker. That's a kill. Heal yourself, it will be necessary. And then I have cognition points. Gather this, punch him, and then you will probably move over here to gather the rest of it. Okay, he will punch the Rust Stalker. 5 damage critical, okay. Dodge 100% of target's attacks. That's good, because I didn't want to attack you anyway. Okay, he will die next turn. Because he will take 1 acid damage and 2 burn damage, regardless of what I do. If he even survives to take his next turn. Because the enemy tech priest is first. So that's a no. So these missions are kind of lacking in cognition. Because the enemy can also just take their cognition away. One here, one here. Let's see what they can do. Okay, relatively slow, but untargetable. Also less HP than the other units. Even the other Skitari, the other ranged Skitari. Start with 1 armor though, like the Skitari Ranger. And that's already 1 more armor than the Skitari Vanguard has at level 2. Two damage burn, 1 damage acid. The dot game is strong in these guys. Then I will use your point to summon the last infiltrator back here. And then just straight up buff him. Okay, they know the no hiding technique. That's a projectile. They are really squishy though. Kinda wanna see the upgrades. So, Toth. You will... You cannot buff the Rust Stalker. Is that because he's already buffed? That would be new. Oh, because that was your buff. Nah, okay. Makes sense. How much? Oh, this has immense range. Unless proven otherwise, I'm just gonna hazard a guess that that is just absolute range. So I also realized that I wanted to go for an ending and just play missions that do not increase awakening. Maybe not the best idea. Yeah, the range is not that great. Out of range, unfortunate. You will delay. You will move up here. The darts are really strong. Dodge 100%. How did you target him? I don't think that's what untargetable means. Also, he chose the wrong target. I kinda want to dodge 100% of enemies' attacks thing though. Because that seems just stupid strong. Four damage, okay. So that was, I'm guessing that they also gain the machine spirit buffs where applicable. Because otherwise the thing normally dealt like 1 or 2 damage and this time like 5. Okay, cut him up. gonna use the head to... Alright, you can also buff. The rest stalkers are good. The infiltrators I'm not really all that sold on yet. So there's materials, heal thyself. And you can also buff him. I'm pretty sure all of my tech priests are have now enough levels in Secutor, like 1, that allows them to buff troops. So I should probably use that. Buff the man. Like if all 5 buff the same unit, that's like yeah, that's 5 damage, 75% crit. If it fully stacks, that is. And 20 move? 20 movement? Also he like has just a squadron of skulls floating about him. 7 damage? What the fuck is the damage discrepancy of that thing? He's just a man with 5 skulls. He will just walk up to this man and cut him. Out of range. I don't know how much damage he dealt, but it was a lot. The deck gun is taken back into possession of the Adeptus Mechanicus force, and the heretics are forced to fall back from the gun decks. That's a look. Way too many eyes. Margus Faustinius, you have proven yourself resolutely opposed to the realization of my philosophy. We cannot continue to exist so violently opposed. Something, as they say, must give. I take it I am speaking with Absolos Damek Yoth. You do not express alarm. The functions of my biological brain generate surprise. I choose not to experience it. Then our negotiations can commence without emotive interference. This is good. What negotiations? I know you are an Arch Heretic, and your followers have slain my tech priests. There can be no outcome save the destruction of you and your heretics. I shall give you one chance, Magus Faustinius. The Necrons of Silver Tenebris are in the possession of technology far beyond our current state of development. Grant me command of your mission and of the Castus Metallicon, and the followers of the Xenorite Creed will acquire this technology for the use of all mankind. I cannot allow that, Absolos. The Xenorite heresy is a disease. It takes the corruption of the enemy's works and spreads them throughout the Adeptus Mechanicus. What lies on Silver Tenebris is too dangerous to fall into possession of your kind. Then my kind will take it by force. I have Xenorites all over the ship ready to seize its command and control systems. Acquiesce to my demand, and you and those who remain loyal can live. And if I do not, you will die. Then, Magus Absolos, we will die. A shame, Faustinius, but not an unexpected one. Magus, the ship's communications are compromised. Something is broadcasting from within the ship. We must. I know, Sub-Tribune. It was Absolos. They spoke to me. What did they say? That they are insane, that they are on the ship, and that we have a chance to kill them. That's also a way to interpret that discussion. These guys are way too squishy. So I got the upgrade, I believe, for level 2. And it can just make himself untargetable. So run around untargetable, shoot something, become untargetable again. That could be okay. That could mean you can just, especially if you combine it with secutors to increase the damage a lot. It could mean you can just hang around. Access the Ethereum Thalamus, when an individual can interface directly with the Castle Mechanicus machine spirit and narrow down the possible locations of Absolus Damek Yoth. So, yeah, I do not have enough time for an actual ending, since I need to stop now. House of Wisdom Sanctus Canister. Heavy Graph Cannon. Needs a key to the artifact you recovered earlier. This key is in possession of a Xeno Necron in the Tomb of Agorolek. Okay. So still a few missions to go around, but unfortunately not really the time anymore. Oh, I want the level 3 upgrade for this guitar. Oh, that's new. Canoptic Spider. Any new enemies here? No. But an upgrade for the Rust Stalker, which I really like, and increased cognition gauge. Cosmical Raid, those are just normal enemies. This is also still the first mission of this guy. I'm kind of tempted to just do this, to just try and kill him. And you know what? I'm just gonna try. I wanted to do a second run through anyway. Now that I know a bit more. Just take 3 of both. Levistians 922. Knowledge will ever be a blessing and a curse. We have uncovered the tomb of this world's overlord, and it will soon be awake. It seems there is but one course of action to open to us. Haste equals no. Lack the dogmatas. Tomb of Zaragon equals potential. Enough. Videx is right. I return equal parts determination and horror at the knowledge Overlord Zaragon lies within. If there is anything I have learned at the altar of the Omniscia, it is that the Xenos must die. Statement acceptance. If that is your will, Margos. My will does not matter. It is the will of the Omniscia. Okay. Zaragon is the catalyst, Magos. As he stirred in his sleep, so the Necrons began to wake. Now he has risen. Every Necron on this damned planet is climbing out of its sarcophagus. That is why it has to be done now. High value target profile fragmentary. Overlord Zaragon capabilities unknown. Reanimation probable. Xenos weaponry probable. Extreme combat capability probable. I expect Zaragon to be more than the equal of anything we have faced on this world, but it would be a grievous dereliction of my duty if we left this world with the Overlord alive. Hunt solution calculated. Speed, Fury, Fate. Code Venator Omega. It's all my Skitari can do to keep a foothold in the tomb. We can get your cohort inside, but that's it. If the will of Mars is with us, that is all we will need. The hound's hunger, the spear yearns, the hunt is on. Okay. And this is again the exact length to get us to Awakening 3, I'm pretty sure. Hypothesis. Council chamber, audience hall. The magnificence of the tomb of Zaragon reaches a crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of Necron lords, each with eyes glowing with summoner power. Concentric rings of hieroglyphics cover the floor. Sanctify, smash, or search. Useful intelligence.
Such fatal curiosity, like ignorant animals peeking through the lair of a predator. Of all your failings, it is this that will kill you.
Our presence has been detected. +3 awakening. Okay, as the cold process of the sculptures, the eyes of the statues flare bright, and a wave of harmful radiation rushes through them. The voice of Overlord Zaragon pulses through the noosphere.
Such precocious ambition for such a young and insignificant race. Like insects with pretensions to build palaces from dirt. What do you think you will do with your weak, fleshly bodies and your fanatical devotion to gods that never were? What do you imagine you will make of this galaxy?
The voice of Overlord Zaragon booms from every voxcast and comlink in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nonetheless undistorted and clear. Dominance, destiny, or perfection. Like dominance, we will examine the Elysians and rule the soul as the soul lords of the galaxy. That is the Empire Creed, not the Mechanicus Creed. We build an Imperium that will never fail. The Mechanicus, I believe, also does not care about that. Perfection. We will advance the human race to species as perfect as the machine. That is Mechanicus. That is the Mechanicus answer.
What do you know of the machine? Your terror of innovation has left you enthralled to decay and ignorance. The rusted hulk of Mars is a monument not to the machine, but to your own slow death. The Necrons have attained the perfection you seek, and will ascend to heights still greater when you have all died out.
Okay. Initiative plus. Didn't even give me flavor text.
Every moment I learn more about you, the more I understand how to hate. This rage, this disgust that you feel at everything different from yourselves. That is what I feel for you. What quality, what virtue do your kind have that makes you deserving of anything but extinction?
None, really? The words of Lord Zaragon transmit to every soul in and around his tomb, intrusive thoughts that seem to originate from the thinker's own brain. Steadfastness, ambition, piety, our resilience in the face of constant threats of extinctions. Determination to conquer the stars, our unshakable piety and faith. Not really all that much unshakable. Right, resilience in the face of constant threats of extinction.
How can you understand your own extinction when you are as children, with barely a few thousand years of starfaring to your name? You cannot comprehend the threats that bear down on you even now. When your light is snuffed out, it will be as if you never existed.
Does that count the time before the Age of Strife, though? Upon recognizing Screech data fills the noosphere as if to demonstrate the inadequacy of human resilience. Core reels, ears bleeding, augmentations overheating. Oh, that's unfortunate. Extra Necrons in battle. The image of Overlord Zaragon looms huge in the noosphere, as if his physical form has a corresponding information head that infects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation this causes threatens to degrade the cohort's battlefield effectiveness. Have the cohort enact a painful self-flagellation ritual to purify their minds through pain. Counter Zaragon's appearance with data prayer broadcast into the local newsfeed, or have the cohort perform a prayer session to steal the minds against Zaragon's... Yeah, just pray it away. Oh, plus 4 CP, very good. Though the terrifying image of Zaragon is undimmed, the cohort are at least able to focus their minds through prayer enough to concentrate on the mission at hand. Touch the glyph. This. Initiative minus. Okay. Fight. Everything is already damaged. That is not good. Backgrounds reanimate 1 turn faster. I can feel it, Magos. The unholiness of this place. The corruptive heart of Silver Tenebris. Run analysis interrupt. Noosphere. Infection. Corruption. Contamination. Speculation. Hatred. Inhumanity given form. There are not words enough in all the scriptures I have stored to prepare us for this. High value target confirmed.
Magos Fastidius, I see you do not come in person. No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with you next. Nothing is beyond my reach. Certainly not you.
Overlord Zaragon. Yours shall be the fate of all Xenos. Extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You have tried to break your spirit, but you failed. Now it is our turn.
I will show you what it means to know fear, and stare your annihilation in the eye.
And we will show you what happens when you cross swords with humankind. That's a weak comeback. That's a weak retort. Right, so I have the 2 cryptex with him, which will be an issue. Visi Melop and the Grand Architect. And I start over here. Wait, I only brought 4. Where's Leonardus? Didn't I pick him up? So this is the big tomb. I'm missing a tech priest. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so Neftusk is powering something. I thought I picked him. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna concentrate everything on the left side. And then get the Skitaria out as well. Right. Those are destroyable. Though I'm not quite sure what they do. Though I believe I have seen one once. Right. Take all of the cognition back there. Zaragon didn't even show up yet. Okay, looking at this, I'm guessing that these platforms were probably for... I'm guessing Agrolek and the other one. Not Ubjal. The Astromancer. I forgot his name. Acropus. 23 HP, okay. That's quite a lot. And I forgot to pray for cognition with Oriokus, so I'm gonna have to do this slowly. And not waste all too much. Yeah, this looks like it fits a Cropus theme. And this actually looks more like it fits Ubjo's theme, not Agrolix. Okay. I probably will have one of them go to the left side just to collect the cognition there. All cognition points from one source, so that will be here. And then you will go here to also shoot at this. Right, unfortunately not quite enough damage to kill all of it. Then move here and gather up the cognition over there.
Your manner of warfare is intriguing, but inefficient, logged for future reference.
Oi!
What right have you to tread this planet? It was ours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world.
Why is he an arachnid? The fact that he just straight up stole all of my cognition is kind of annoying. And I'm pretty sure I need to focus him first because of it. Yeah, use it. Get armor. And then use the... fill the cognition gauge. Can you shoot at anything? Not really. So you won't.
You still possess vessels of flesh, so primitive, so exceptionally fragile.
So he's just needs straight up all cognition. He's also kind of slow. Oh. I think this boss has a gimmick. Move up and shoot. I need to kill the Vizier first. This reclamation a protocol needs to stop immediately.
I see the architecture of fate. I see your deaths written in stone. All the galaxy is laid out before us, and in it, your species has no place.
This would have probably been a lot easier with Leonardus. Right, so you move up. Disable the man. 15 and 15. Okay, I see the gimmick. I know what it wants from me. He is probably... I'm guessing that you cannot reduce his armor, which would make him basically invincible. If it weren't for the exception that I have things that literally just ignore armor. And quite a few ways to remove armor. But otherwise I see the gimmick. It could also be that those things heal him. And again, I am lacking in cognition. Okay, move up here. Gather recognition. Shoot them. Remove your cognition cost. Buff the troop down there. I cannot really do anything with the cognition I'll gather here anyway. I don't think that damages it over there. So you have 5 armor. Okay, now punch him. I can't. Well, fuck.
How did you mid-phase primates even master space travel?
The Emperor. Basically. Okay, he hurts. Okay, you cannot get in range to shoot in any capacity at the VZ. But shooting at the Grand Architect won't really help. So you will instead move here and disable him. So, and now I want to use you to gather up here.
For us, the galaxy is made anew. For you, it is ending.
He kinda looks like he belongs to the Destroyers. He also kinda feels like he belongs to the Destroyers. Right, all cognition points from one source. Grab this. And then just hit him or something, I guess. No, I'll just have you stand here. I don't want to use up cognition points for him. So, the Vizier has only physical, only energy armor. So I kinda wanna go. And just summon Vanguards around him. Okay. Punch him. So the vizier would have been the next boss.
Even insects can threaten in a swarm. That is the respect I will give you. That due to insects.
Little audio error there. Right, you move up here to shoot at this thing. Like this guitar can't really hurt him, so I'm gonna have them just like be around. Recognition. I should be able to kill the...
I will build of your home star a funeral pyre for your whole species.
I don't think you would be able to do that. Ha, dodged. Okay. Shoot there. And then just make your way up to... I'm guessing that Zarigon will spawn up here. Okay. So pretty sure that these guys are probably the most damage among the troops. Though I have not unlocked 2 of the troops, which I don't even know what they do. Right. Use this. Punch him. What? Literally no damage. Oh, for critical 6 damage. What? Didn't he have like 15 armor? How did I kill him through 15 armor? What? Okay, in that case I can ignore the others. And... yeah. Just go ahead and buff this man, who has not acted yet. Yeah, he spawns from there. So he's a big boy. Are you even in range to shoot at him? I don't know what this man can do.
Your fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you fight. What fury there is in your ignorance.
He can teleport. He is a slick attack animation. Summon the Skitari over here.
Is this how you hope to destroy us, Arstinius? With tricks and trinkets?
He fucking dodged it. Buff these guys. I want all of them to be able to get into range to shoot him. 93 HP. Holy shit. But no armor, as far as I can see. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that will help, but honestly, this boss doesn't really look all that scary. For the simple fact that he does not have armor. And had I known that beforehand, I would have probably not brought the pure damage weapons because they deal less damage. Right. We'll move here. Shoot him. You can move here to have him in range. You can move here to have him in range. Yeah, this boss fight doesn't really look all that scary. You will delay your turn. You will delay your turn. Can you move anywhere to have him in range? Yes, you can move here to have him in range. Oh wait, he will just leave now. Why wouldn't he just leave now? Also, he acts as first and last in a turn.
I only hope there are a few of you left when we are finished with your galaxy. I would keep you as pets as a reminder of the absurdity of opposing us.
He didn't actually do anything, he just talked shit. Right, you buff this man. Then you buff every man. And then men will just shoot him. Oh, they did not count up there, huh? That's unfortunate. Gather that cognition. You cannot get in range. You can move here. And then most of them should be in range. 5 of them. That means I will now max the machine spirit. And then in fact I will use the Canticle of Blessings of the Omniscia. And move you here. And then you should have all of them in range. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. This is basically just finagling now. Okay, this is all 6. Just a firing squad. I got an achievement. Which is basically, I'm guessing... Wait, what was it? Impatient Destruction. Yep, defeat Zaragon before the final... There's a final countdown? Ha! Didn't even know that. Oh, that Zaragon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured war form. The information howl that goes up from the tombs of Silver Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron swords are locking down into guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears they are not able to think on their own. Sargon and his lords must have been delegating orders all this time. That is not incorrect. It is done, brothers. The threat has been ascertained and neutralized. My new rewards overflow with relief and exultation. Mission complete. By the thrones of Mars, I never thought I would witness such a thing. Scriptures were true. There are horrors in this galaxy that only faith and steel can overcome, and that we should be grateful we shall never fully understand. Statement disagreement. There will be others, like Sargon. Possibility equals worse. Glean every datum. Never be unprepared again. Yeah, like Imhotep. Enough. Our work on this planet is done. The Adeptus Mechanicus can decide what is to be done with Silver Tenebris. Now, I wish to return to Mars. I wish to rest. Rest and pray, Mars. Study data recovered. Secrets still to be uncovered. Imperative. Always learn. Always seek. Never rest. These are matters for the future. For now, let us return. Prep the Castus Metallicon for warp transit. Consecrate the dead. Comfort the wounded and leave this accursed world.
The Overlord of Silver Tenebris has fallen. The threat to the Imperium dies with it, if indeed it was ever truly alive. My cogitators whir with exultation. My emotional containment overflows, and I register true, savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense protocols, making them easy prey. Videx curses that Silver Tenebris and its Xenos works are left intact. He promises to voice his disgust to the Archmagi of Metallica. Scaevola laments that I did not permit her to loot the Necron libraries for their forbidden secrets, and plans a pilgrimage to Mars to consult with the secret masters of her order. I indulge neither of them, for it is not my place to decide. Perhaps Silver Tenebris will fall into decay and obscurity, or perhaps another will come to destroy or plunder what we left behind. This choice I leave to time, to fate, and to the will of the Omnissiah.
Okay, so this was basically the you did nothing end. Yeah. I will definitely try again, but with very hard. Because this was normal and it was kind of easy. So this will... Oh, you can even customize it. Okay. Oh shit. Achievements disabled, so you can just absolutely +1 CP per move, CP movement off. So you can just disciplined or random. What is disciplined and what is randomed? Skills of a single use per fight. That would be hard. That can only be equipped once per TP. Tech Priest. Okay. Enhanced Exploration. Narrative events, glyph events, available weapons, all, range only, melee only. There's a separate achievement for melee only. Interesting. Enable AoE weapons, starting Blackstone. 0 also achievement available, Blackstone revenue modifier. Okay, interesting. Maximum Mechanicus permission 5. 0. Holy shit. So you can do melee only no Blackstone, maximum no Canticles for basically a challenge run. Maybe I will do that. For now, I will bid you good night, and thanks for whoever watches it.